for the CCTV cameras and the unit. You can see, so we have 5 ways, the 4 ways for the camera, and that one is for the unit. And we have all these plugs. The problem is there's no power, there's no indicator here, and there's nothing at the unit, so it just stopped working. And you see this side, we have some information. It is a 12-watt supply. So we're going to open to have a look. The power supply, one possibility is that there are some screws either under the feet or under the sticker. If there are no screws, you have to cut them open from the side. And this one seems to be because there's feet, so there should be some screws. Yes, we have screws over there. So 4 feet. We're going to open the 4 feet and take out the screws and open this unit up. So I open this one, we have screw there, but I open this and this, there's no screw. So there are only 2 screws. We're going to take the 2 screws out. Now we have opened it up. So see, this is the case. So you can see inside there's some white stuff. This may be due to the heat from somewhere here. And also we have the shield placed over the printed circuit board. Maybe we just can pull it out this way. Yes, you can see. And here, this is the CCTV power supply unit. So we have that number is 12-watt 5 amp. And let's look at the components in this power supply. So here is the input, so AC input, 240 watts. And if we look at here, after this one, we're going to have the fuse over here. And then we have this EMI filter things, and we have all this here. So we have one rectifier bridge over here. This is a 4 diode in one package. It is a bridge here. And then we have this big capacitor. That's for after this rectifier, we have this big capacitor. And then we have this. So this is the main switching MOSFET. So we have here, there's the thing over here, there's the thing over there. And then we have this transformer. And if you look at the secondary side, it's relatively simple. And we have 2 capacitor for filtering. And we have some other circuits, capacitors, inductors over there. If you look at the other side, we do have a lot of circuits over here. So you can see we have resistors, we have capacitors, and we have diode, and particularly, so we have some integrated circuit. And this actually very tiny, but this is a power management integrated circuit. And this one, the tiny one, is a preamplifier. So power management integrated circuit and preamplifier, and then going to this switching MOSFET. So we have switching MOSFET over here. And this is roughly the component of this power supply. So let's look at the damages of this power supply. So we have here just a shielding board. It used to be here, just removed. So you can see the printed circuit board. So if you look at this side, it looks relatively fine. There's no severe damage. The only thing we can notice here, you can see we have 2 capacitors. They are all damaged, bulged. So this definitely faulty, need to be replaced. However, we got more damages on the other side. if you look at the color of the PCB, here is the original color. But all this area, you can see they are getting very dark. And if you look at the area, so what they are, and actually they are this rectifier bridge and the switching MOSFET. So that's to produce a lot of heat. So overheated for long time. It's all rather dark. Another thing you can notice here. So this is the gate for the MOSFET. And there is a printed trace over here. And it's burned out. It's broken. It should be here to here is broken. And also noticed, and this one connected to here, and here there's another section. This burnt and broken. So that we can see, so this MOSFET should be faulty because there is a current supposed to be, the MOSFET is voltage controlled. There should be no current or very, very little current to the gate. And this burnt means this MOSFET must have shorted. So this gate must be shorted to one of the other. Because this printed trace burnt, and it's also connected to here, and this section also burnt. And this section connected to a Zener diode. And this, look at the color, is different from other similar diode component. So this Zener diode should be also burnt. So that's provide route for the current to flow. So this MOSFET damaged, printed circuit damaged, and all the area very dark. And here this section damaged, and this Zener diode damaged, and plus the two filter capacitor damaged. I think that's too much for this power supply to be repaired. So we're not going to repair this power supply. And we're going to buy a new one. It won't be expensive.